personal development, unplugged. Hiya, it's Paul here from Personal Development Unplugged with the 5 Minute Quickie, and this time we're going to talk about teams and teamwork, because we all know that when a team works together, results happen. The thing I want to talk about, though, is not being part of a team, but talk about your team. You see, I have Team Clough. That's me. I have my Team Clough, and I've got various skills, which I'm going to call players for the moment. So I've got various skills, players that do their stuff. And when they're all running on 100%, damn, I'm good. But the thing is, to improve, I can be good. But if I've got, say, one player of my team that's not 100%, it brings the whole team down. Because you've heard the saying, the sum of the whole is greater than the sum of the parts, yeah? And it's true. So I want you to think about your team and your parts, your players. So if you were to think of areas of your life or things that you want to practice, because I know you're in here for the long term and the short term, because you're here for personal development to get your life, bam, right at the top, and to get all the things that you deserve. And you do deserve them, by the way. You really do. So I want you to be the best team you, okay? Now, to get the best team you, we tend to practice on the things that we're good at, because it's easy, it's enjoyable, and there's no worry of failure there at all, is there? Because it's just easy. It comes more naturally to us. You've got to think about it, though. In the beginning, it didn't. You had to stumble and learn and do that learning cycle of trying to get consciously competent and then unconsciously competent and then the together and all that stuff. But I want you to think about now is, what is your weakest player? What's in your whole team is the area that you need to develop and up your game. The thing possibly when you think about it, you're going to go, oh, that's a bit tough. You may even get that funny feeling. But that's what we've got to look for, because we want the whole of the parts to really be firing on all cylinders, rather. Okay, so just have a look around. And if we were doing, like, say, practicing and learning self-development, which I know you are, but you know what I mean, in the way that here's an area of my life, and I'm going to practice something. I'm going to learn something. So I could learn the things I already know, because that's easy and enjoyable, or I could try to understand the things that's confusing to me. Okay? So I'm going to do the things now that are confusing to me. And in my reading and my learning, 80% of the time, I'm just going to spend on that difficult subject, or that difficult thing, that difficult skill, whatever it is. It could be music, could be writing, could be painting, could be anything at all. But that difficult skill, if I'm going to spend half an hour on this, I'm going to spend 24 minutes, if that's 80%, I'll work that straight in there. 24 minutes just practicing that difficult subject, to try to really put my whole attention, my whole focus on getting this part better. And then the other 20%, the other 6 minutes or so, do anything you like. Put it all together. Practice the thing you really love. But I guarantee you this, and this is the Cloughy Personal Development Unplugged guarantee. If you do this, the things that you love and do well, you'll do actually even better. Because that's just what happens. And you'll enjoy doing it better. But the other thing is that the stuff that you couldn't do quite so well, obviously that has to get better, because you're devoting your time to it. But again, it's this whole is greater than the sum of the parts. The whole of your game gets even more better. And the thing is, because of that, you're now making your own luck. You're not just waiting for it to be happening. You're not on the effect side of the cause and effect equation. You're causing these things to happen. You're causing your own luck. You're causing your own serendipity, your own coincidences, because you're putting out good vibrations. You're getting good at what you do, and your focus is so good now. And your confidence levels will get better, and you'll just find your whole game, your whole team gets to play in a different arena. It's like getting promoted into another league, because that's what you'll be doing, in effect. And your team will be your team with a capital T. So what I suggest you do is do that for 7 days. If you just do it for 7 days and notice a difference, because everyone can spend 7 days doing something to notice the difference. And at the end of those 7 days, just notice how far you've come, but also notice how much better the whole of your game has got, how the whole of you feel when you do the thing that you wanted to do, how your knowledge has got better, how your confidence has increased, your self-esteem is so much more. Because these are the things that will, yes, they will happen. So I'm going to work on my game and my weakest player in my team. And you do the same, and then we'll come back and we'll check it out, okay? But go do that, because you really will. You'll knock it out of the park. I know you will. So this is me, Paul Clough from Personal Development Unplugged. Team Clough, as it were. See you again, and just get so good at what you do, because you deserve it, and you're more than that. Bye-bye now. Oh, a very quick one. If you do enjoy this, the usual thing. I'd love you to share it. If you want to subscribe here on the videos, or you can subscribe to iTunes, SoundCloud, and all those different platforms. It'd be really nice if you did. But share it with your bestest friends and other people too, because everyone needs a best friend like you to help them along the way. So become the change you want to see in others, but leave those people in a better place than you first met them. And this is one way to do it. So enjoy, have a great time. Bye-bye now. Personal development, unplugged.